I'm back. I just was in the bathtub because I take baths every single night. Because if I don't take salt baths, at least in my head, I think if I don't take salt baths, I like absorb people's energy. I know, sounds crazy. It happens. But I knew I needed to make a video, and I guess because I've been processing my emotions, like, this is weird. I went to a therapist. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did mention I talked to my therapist, but we did something called EMDR, and it helps me process negative emotions into positive emotions. And so now, all of a sudden, because of whatever, all these emotions are popping up. I don't think it was just because of the EMDR. I think it's also about what's going on right now. But yeah, I'm like learning that I have a lot of fear and I have a lot of guilt about things, and I'm starting to notice this because it comes up a lot, and I have fear of letting go of control when I really shouldn't, because I know that I'm being led to like the best possible scenario, but I'm having to process them, like literally like cry them out. I'm like having whatever memories or whatever scenarios come up, and I'm having to like literally kind of cry them out and let them go to be able to process them healthy, instead of, which I didn't realize that I was doing, was I was just burying them. I thought I was being strong, but I wasn't. I was just like keep burying them down and just pushing forward in life. I really like it's weird when you like start looking at yourself differently. When you start like, I almost look at myself, I look at myself as like a character. So you step back, you know who your true self is, your soul is, and you step back and then you look at your life as a story, and you can see it differently because you know that your soul is different than the person that you were. I guess if that makes sense. And you can recognize how hurt you were. Like, I can recognize how hurt I was. I didn't realize that I was that like depressed and lonely, and I was about to say pathetic, but that's not good because I wasn't pathetic. I'm just being a normal human being and going through emotions that normal human beings go through, and we are told to like be tough and be strong and bury it down. I can only imagine how like men are. Like, they're so programmed to like don't deal with your emotions, that once they come up and they just like pile and pile and pile up. God, at least I cry over everything, and I still got a bunch of fucking emotions I didn't even deal with, and I cry over everything. Like, I cry over commercials, I cry over when other people cry. Like, that's what I'm telling. Like, I cannot, like, there's certain people that it's hard for me to be around, or I just never realized it. And now it's like, oh, I see it. And I wanted to say that I have control over it, but I don't. But I do. At least I know how I can process them. It's an amazing feeling at the same time. Like, it's hard because it's sad because you have to like process and go through these feelings, but it's so amazing at the end because you know that like there's so much more to life than the life that you are living. There's so much more to life. It's so much better. I mean, nothing has changed in my life, really. I'm not in any different of a financial situation. I'm not making a ton more money. I just have dreams and hopes that I know that I can achieve now, because I know that I told myself a load of bullshit for all of my life. And if anybody sees this that I know, they know that I was strong. I was like, bitch, you weren't gonna fuck with me. Like, You weren't gonna mess with me. Like, I was protective and I was strong. I got that from my mama. Because my mom was real good about putting on this mask and being like, nothing's gonna bother me, but it was fucking tearing her up inside. And I can see how it was tearing me. I didn't drink, I ate. It's just crazy. It's crazy when you start looking at things differently. But I thought I was handling it fine. Nobody was gonna fuck with me. Nobody was gonna mess with me. But they were. They were bothering me. I don't know. The life over here, though, it's hard because I'm having to fucking deal with emotions that I don't want to deal with, but I need to because I want to be on that other side of life, that happy side of life. Because, like I said, nothing's changed in my life. My financial situation, I'm doing the same thing, but I know I have a future. And just by being kind, like people amaze me. There's so many beautiful people out there. If you are a good person, I guess good cliche. I don't want to say good person because what is good and what is bad. But if you do things out of kindness and love, because that's what you are inside is kindness and love. That's all you want. We all just want kindness and love. That's it. Peace. Really. We're just fighting all this shit. But if you spew that out on the world, you get it back. Just in little ways. It's crazy. Crazy. It's amazing. And these little things. My husband fixed the back door that's been broke for 3 years. He finally figured out how to fix it. Like, that was amazing. That is a miracle when you have a back door that's broken for 3 years and you're using a board and all of a sudden now it can like lock for real. Like, that is a fucking blessing. That little thing, it's amazing to you. All these little things in life are just amazing. Just amazing. When you have clients that just text you and just now tell me, I mean, I always knew it, but they tell me, like, you're amazing. Like, I love talking to you. That's awesome because I always felt that way. Like, I learned so much off of people because I'm the type of person that does not want to, you tell me something, I'm not going to make that mistake too. I'm telling you, there's creepy stuff that goes on, but I don't see it as that creepy. Really, it's like, what ifs? That's my own mind if I think things are creepy around me. Because I know. Saying. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying at the end. Really. I'm off on a tangent. 8 minutes of a tangent. But again, maybe somebody's interested in this. Look, I'm going to put this all together and brainstorm it to look better at some point. I'm on my way to try to figure out how to like make this YouTube thing look good so I can like precisely get out a message. Right now I'm like just going through the process and I want to help people that will be going through this process. But I know I need to do it in more of a like, precise fashion, but I'm going to. It just takes time. But here I am again. Holler for a motherfucking dollar.